When we thought it was all over, but it's just about to begin in Ghana. I'm gonna be sharing a few videos with you. There is one particular lady. I saw this lady on TikTok. I'm gonna be sharing a video here. She said a lot of things. Why the Cedis is appreciating over the dollar, and also there is something the president of Ghana recently said. He made a press statement concerning the appreciation of Cedis over the dollar. Let's watch this video together. Please don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel, because at this point Ghana is about to take over the world.
Ghana's economy is experiencing a rare and honestly remarkable moment. The city is gaining strength, investor confidence is creeping back in, and bold steps from gold nationalization to anti-corruption crackdowns are shifting the narrative. But let's be clear, this is not the finish line. This is the starting gun. Because currency rallies don't change nations, systems do. And if Ghana wants to move from survival to sovereignty, from short-term stability to long-term strength and impact, then this moment must become a blueprint, not just a blip. Now is the time to rebuild our economy from the ground up, back our currency with real production, not just reserves, train our youth, empower our entrepreneurs, and stop exporting our potential. This is a chance to write a new story, not just for Ghana, but for any African nation that's tired of being told its only value lies underground. Because here's the thing. If Ghana can pull this off, if it can turn a currency comeback into an economic revolution, then it won't just be the city rising. It'll be a model for what an African-led transformation truly looks like.
In order to build the confidence of our people in our democracy again. And so that responsibility is not lost on me. And so since 7th January, every step I've taken is meant to restore the faith of our people in our democracy and let them know that we can lead this country in a way different from what has been done in the past.
My people, something is happening in Ghana. It's something rare, powerful, and yes, if handled right, potentially transformative. Ghana's economy is bouncing back in a big way, a historic way. So let's start with the headlines that have economists doing a double take. The Ghanaian cedi, yes, the same currency that was once ranked among the world's worst, is now one of the best performing currencies on the planet. It has gained nearly 25% against the US dollar in just a few short weeks. But that's just the beginning. Ghana is doing something bold, something we rarely see on the continent, but quite honestly would love to see more of. It's nationalizing its gold through its Gold Bond initiative launched by President John Mahama, boosting its reserves and asserting control over one of its most valuable resources. The country has paused external debt repayments, buying time to stabilize and reset. And the central bank is tightened monetary policy, controlled inflation, and injected nearly $500 million into the market to calm the currency storm. Now, these aren't just random moves, right? This is strategy. This is survival. And maybe, just maybe, this is the start of a bigger shift. Because no, it didn't make sense that Africa's #1 gold producer had to seek a $3 billion bailout from the IMF and default on its loans. But here's the real question we need to ask. Is this the turning point Ghana has been waiting for? Or is it just a sugar high before another crash? Because if we've learned anything from history
and all that. And so I can assure you that in managing the economy together with the Minister of Finance, the Governor of the Bank, you can count on us to make sure that we manage the economy properly. Because if we don't, it affects your businesses. When the economy goes out of gear, it affects your businesses directly. And so I can assure you that we will continue to prudently manage the economy so that you have a predictable environment in which you can make investments, knowing that your return on investments would keep your businesses going. The recent appreciation in the value of the cedi is one that we have kept watching as the cedi started to strengthen and the dollar depreciated. With our A-level economics, we all know that it's a balance between imports and exports. What it means is that it makes your imports cheaper and your exports more expensive. And so there must be a fair balance to try and achieve the true value of the cedi. Some people say, oh, it will come down to 4. But of course, we know the true value of the cedi is not 4. And if it went as far down as 4, it will kill all your export businesses. And so myself, the governor, and the finance minister met and discussed it. And they think that the real value of the cedi is anywhere between 10 and 12. Luckily, the forex auction has brought it to just above 10, and it appears to have stabilized there. So I think that going forward, anything between 10, 11, and 12 as a band where the cedi operates will be a fair value, both to encourage our exports, but at the same time not make imports so cheap that importers will flood our markets with toothpicks and, biscuits and coconut and all those kinds of things. And so it's a challenge to our exporters to take advantage of the cedi's appreciation, because then the advantage you also have is raw materials can be cheaper, fuel has gone down, so transporting your products and all that will be cheaper, port charges will go down, and so it has incentives for you, and at the same time it has incentives for importers. But I'm asking the importers not to take advantage of it and flood us with all the, Nkatia burger and things that they bring from other countries. Let's try on the import side to import substitutes and produce as many of the products that we bring from outside. Let's produce them here, and at the same time let's produce more products that people demand outside, so that we have a better balance in terms of our economic growth. And so, like I said, it's both, it's an advantage for us, and we must take the opportunity. So I was happy when our speaker spoke about how you intend to take advantage of the improved economic environment. We must improve export processes so that it makes it easier for you to be able to move your export products out. And so we'll be working closely with you to find out what the obstacles and hindrances are, and we'll work together with you to make sure that we smoothen it so that you can have a clear path to be able to export your products and be able to make Ghana's economics stronger. And so investing in export processing zones, providing cold chain facilities for those who need cold chain to be able to do their exports, providing pack houses, for exporters to be able to pack their goods properly for the export market. Those are all things that we need to work together on. And you mentioned the issue of credit. It's important to be able to give you affordable credit so that you're able to increase your production and thereby be able to export. It's because of you that in 2016 I set up the Ghana Exim Bank. We converted EDIF to Ghana Exim. Unfortunately, if you look, I've looked at the portfolio of the credit that has been given, and you are the people that money should have been going to, not to people who just take it and buy sports cars and things like that. If you look at the list of some of those who took that money, you wonder, really, that's not why we set up the bank. And so I've spoken to the chief executive. He'll be meeting with you, and he'll inspect your businesses and see what your...
To be sincerely speaking with you guys, the rate at which the government of Ghana is giving us updates on how the cedis is going to be appreciating over the dollar and how the economy is going to be moving forward. And also, what baffles me the most is how concerned the president of Ghana is on a mission to transform Ghana. Imagine a president always ready to listen, to hear from people. He said he had a one-on-one sit-down conversation with the Minister of Finance, and they decided that, okay, let's make the rates of cedis this way over to the dollar so that it doesn't affect every other person's business, because they are so concerned about people's business. They are so concerned about the people that are living in their country. So they want something good for them. That's the reason why they slashed it to this point, so that when you're exporting goods and services, it wouldn't be expensive, or when you're importing goods and services, it wouldn't be so expensive. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If this move is a very great move, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Please drop your thoughts and tell me what you think about it, because to me, I think the president of Ghana, this man is actually doing amazing. He knows a lot about the economy and is tackling the things that is meant to tackle when it comes to the economy. And right now, I'm so sorry for dollar, because dollar right now, I don't know when else dollar is going to be rising up their head again, because at this point they have come to the conclusion that this is how it's going to be concerning the cedis and the dollar. Drop your comments in the comment section and tell me what you feel about this new development. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, turn on your bell notification so you can get notified whenever I post another video. It's your one and only girl, Mami Equia. Thank you for always watching, and to all my returning subscribers, I want to say a very big thank you to you all, and to those that are just seeing this channel for the very first time, you're welcome to the channel. Please grab a seat, subscribe to the channel and join the family. See you guys in the next one.